Welcome to the vibrant world of Portuguese meet and greet expressions. Ready to explore deeper into the rich tapestry of Portuguese hospitality? Do you want to know how to avoid awkward situations? And what about learning a few Portuguese expressions? Wait until the end to find out. You can't miss a thing. Let's go, vamos! Hi, olá, welcome to my channel, Portugal, a Native's View. We will start today's video with some helpful expressions. Hi, olá, olá. Good morning, bom dia, bom dia. Good afternoon, boa tarde, boa tarde. Good evening, boa noite, boa noite. Nice to meet you. Prazer em conhecê-lo, if you're a man. Prazer em conhecê-la, if you're a lady. How are you? Como está? Como está? I am fine. Estou bem. Estou bem. Sorry, I don't understand. Desculpe, não percebo. Desculpe, não percebo. Thank you. Obrigado, if you're a man. Obrigada, if you're a lady. Goodbye. Adeus. Adeus. Tchau. Tchau. Do's number 1. Handshakes and kisses on the cheeks. Handshakes are usual between men, but also between men and women, and in more formal situations, for example business meetings, job interviews, or congratulating someone at work for a new position. Refusing to give a handshake is actually considered to be rude. By the way, keep eye contact during that handshake. You don't want people to think you're not paying attention, do you? But wait a minute, kisses on the cheeks? If you are thinking, we don't do that back home. In Portugal, we don't just kiss our mum and dad on the cheeks. If we meet a girl or a woman, a kiss on both cheeks is normal, so don't be surprised or shocked. We are just very friendly people. Do's number 2. Politeness. Politeness is the foundation of social interaction, deeply rooted in the country's culture. Expressions of gratitude are central to Portuguese politeness, such as Hi, olá, please, por favor. Thank you, obrigado, obrigada. Sorry, desculpe. Portuguese are known by warm hospitality with its formalities and levels of respect. Whether addressing acquaintances or elders, individuals navigate through intricate vocabulary that reflect their position in society. Address people the correct way and use their titles until you are invited to use their first name. For a man, you should address them as Senhor, for example, Senhor Manuel. For a lady, you should address them as Senhora or Dona, for example, Dona Maria. Interestingly, in various professions in Portugal, we may adopt the title of doctor, doutor, or doutora, even if that person is not actually a doctor and hasn't got a PhD. Can you believe this? A lawyer can be addressed as Senhor Doutor. A banker will also be addressed as Senhor Doutor, as well as a politician. I guess this makes them feel important and give them prestige. As a curiosity, some bank cards even display these titles, highlighting the extent to which this practice is ingrained in our society. We are tiny, but want to be big. Choose number 3, small talk. Portuguese people typically show genuine interest in your family and may ask about their well-being. How is your family? Como está a família? They can also ask about your parents. How is dad or mom? Como está o pai or a mãe? How are the children? Como estão as crianças? It's common for Portuguese to engage in conversations about the weather. We love to complain about it. It's very hot today. Hoje está muito calor. It's really windy. Mas que ventania. Will this rain ever stop? Mas será que a chuva não para? Portuguese have a passion for food. It's always on our minds. What's for lunch or dinner? O que é o almoço or jantar? Don't be taken aback if you overhear lively conversations during lunch hour about tonight's dinner plans or even tomorrow's lunch menu. It's all part of our culinary obsession. Number 4, punctuality, or maybe not. In formal settings like your workplace, or when dealing with public services, punctuality is key. Try to arrive 5 or 10 minutes earlier. However, in public services, don't expect to be seen on time. Oh no, no, no! That is not the Portuguese reality. In more relaxed settings, like hanging out with friends, going shopping with a friend, or attending a party, it's quite common for things to start a little bit later than planned. Didn't you know? Portuguese tend to take it easy and move at a slow pace in these situations. So, if you find yourself waiting around, just relax. If you are enjoying this video, please give it a like. Now the don'ts. Number 1, Portuguese is not Spanish. Unless you are Spanish or you have Spanish as your first language, then speaking Spanish in Portugal is a big no-no. We just don't like it. It's perceived as disrespectful. Guys, come on, take a look at these maps. Yes, we are neighbors, but that's it. Number 2. Not everybody speaks English. While English is widely spoken in urban areas of the country, bear in mind that not everyone speaks English. And in rural communities, English will be limited. Learning a few basic Portuguese phrases will help you. However, don't hesitate to seek assistance. Ask for directions when needed. Even if verbal communication is challenging, people will help, even if they have to use gestures and smiles to bridge any language barriers. Number 3. Don't be offended. Portuguese tend to ask quite direct questions, especially older women, so don't be surprised if they ask questions like, "Where are you from?" "Are you married?" "You are so skinny, you need to eat more." "Do you have children?" Number 4. At work and business meetings. At work, avoid being too blunt. And get used to the idea that business meetings can take place at lunchtime, and a lot of businesses are finished while you eat. Oh, by the way, business lunches can last 2 or 3 hours, so do not rush these meetings, you might regret it. Number 5. At someone's house. Portuguese hospitality is something else. I will give you a few tips so you can avoid awkward situations. If it's your first visit to a Portuguese household, don't be surprised if you're given a thorough tour of their home. Oh, yes. Whether the house is modest or spacious, Portuguese hosts often showcase their abode with a sense of ownership and heritage. Another tip: don't show up too early. If in your country you are used to have dinner at around 6 or 7 p.m., in Portugal, you can forget about that. Not only most people work until 6 p.m., but dinners do start late. Don't offer expensive gifts. You will make them feel uncomfortable. Portuguese prefer something more modest and thoughtful, like a bottle of wine. There is no point in rushing meals in a Portuguese house. It's all about keeping calm and wait. Another tip is see how the hosts eat their food. Don't eat with your hands if they aren't doing it. Even after you finish your meal, you will probably be offered a little bit more. Go for it. Surely you don't want your hosts to think you didn't like their food. They will say, "Eat more," Não quer mais um bocadinho? Enjoy your experience, if you can. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next video. Bye. Ciao.